Hi, my name is Aisha Curry and welcome to the Curly Curry Corner. Today I'm going to show you how I created a flexible seating option for my students in my classroom using my old ottoman and old couch cushions. I decided to turn it into a space-themed seating area for them since my classroom is space-themed and I teach science. Please stay tuned. All of the materials that I use will be listed below. And if you have any questions or comments, please also leave them below. Thanks for watching.
So now I am getting ready to paint my old sofa ottoman for a chair in my room. I'm using these supplies. I got the Mod Podge and glitter from Walmart and the drop cloth paint brushes from Lowe's. Here is the color I am using. It is called Daring Indigo, so it's going to be blue. And here are this is the ottoman and a pillow. So the pillow is going to be like, I'm just going to section in the back in my room. And I am going to spray it with this spray first. It is just a scent kind of remover because it was smelling because it was out in the little garage area. So here we have it. There are the one pillow and the one ottoman and the legs. I applied 2 coats of paint on the legs and 2 coats of paint on the bottom rim of the ottoman. That ottoman has a faux leather rim around it, so I just painted that and I did it twice. I'll get an up close on it. It's drying now because I want to use my Mod Podge mixed glitter on it. I only did 1 coat on the top of the ottoman. You can see I did it's still drying, but it's kind of like sparse in certain places, and I just wanted to give like a different kind of look, not a complete same tone color. So that's why I did that. And here is the pillow. And what I'm planning on doing is I'm going to put the pillow in the back up against the wall where the ottoman is going to kind of sit. I'm making like a little kind of like little sitting area when I put my 2 bookcases together. And I'm going to probably use some Velcro and hot glue some Velcro strips on the back of this pillow and then Velcro it to the wall so it doesn't keep coming off because I don't want the kids to move it. I'm not going to Velcro the ottoman because it's going to be on, legs, so it should not move, but that's what I'm going to do for the pillow because I don't want it to be moved in this place because that they do go together. They're a duo, they're married, and I want them to stay together. So here's the color that I used. Smooth this, okay. It is the Olympic latex 1 quart, and the color is Daring Indigo. And I got that color because the back of my wall is supposed to look like space. So I didn't want it to look black, but I also didn't want it to be like a bright blue. I like this dark kind of because I don't know, to me, this, I don't know, it doesn't look completely black. So I wanted it to be blue. Plus the blue is really really pretty. It's a nice pop of like little color. And then when you guys go on the adventure to see me make the tire chairs, my tire chairs are going to be red and yellow. So the base colors of the room are primary colors. And I have a lot of red, yellow, purple, or violet, indigo, and then I have a lot of green and stuff like that, and blue in my classroom, kind of like the rainbow. So I felt like this would kind of go in with it pretty well. So let me just show you what I'm doing tomorrow morning. Here is the Mod Podge. I'm using gloss because I do want it to kind of leave like a glossy look to it. I got the 16 fluid ounces. They also have a 32, but I was like, I'm probably not going to need that much. And once you use it, once you open it, you can't take it back. So I got that. And then I only got this glitter, silver glitter, from Wally World. And the crystals, I'll hold it up for you. Oh, look at that sparkle. The crystals are a little big. It's not really fine. So they're a little bigger than what I am thinking. But I like I just really like the bling in it. Like I really liked the blinginess when I picked it up, other than the fine crystal. So that's why I don't think I'm gonna put too much of this on the pillows, because then it really rub up. But on the legs and the, you know, the border around the ottoman, I feel like that'd be fine, because even if a little of the glitter falls off, you know, it won't be so bad because no one's putting their feet or sitting on it. So I'm gonna mix it together, and I'll probably apply 2 coats of the glitter Mod Podge mix, and then 1 coat of just Mod Podge, and then let it dry. So the paint obviously takes a long time to dry, so that's why I'm doing it tonight, and then I'm going to go back and do it in the morning, because I was like, I need to have time to, I like to just get to it, but at least now I can sleep while it dries. But this only takes, let's see here, where is it? Oh, it only takes about 15 to 20 minutes between coats. So that is a pretty good time saver. So, yay, glue and finish. Okay, so see you back in the morning when I wake up and after I've glitter Mod Podged them. And we're back this morning, and the pillow and the ottoman are dry, and it actually has like a nice little, what is this? I want to call it a kind of vinyl feel to it. I actually like the color because of the background, the way the background kind of comes out within, but I am going to put like maybe a couple just to fill in pieces, but it actually is pretty dry and good. So if you do decide to paint, I would definitely recommend letting it dry completely overnight. So this morning I got up and mixed the Mod Podge and the glitter and made a little Mod Podge glittery mix. And I've gone ahead and put on the first coat. It said let it dry for 15 to 20 minutes before you put on the second coat, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it dry about 30 minutes. If you see the white, don't worry, the Mod Podge dries clear. I already like the way it looks. I mean, it's so glistening-y. That's definitely not a word, but it's glistening and just looking real. I mean, I just can't wait till it completely dries and it's really gonna look all like glittery. I mean, it would have been really nice if I could have just like dabbed glitter on it for the way like stars look, but it's okay. So I'm going to flip it or sit it up and then do the other side and let it dry. So I'm gonna let it dry about 30 minutes. 30 minutes until it definitely looks like it's completely dry, and I don't have any white. And then I'm gonna go over with another glitter coat. It just really just depends on the way it looks. If the glitter looks really, really good and I don't want to add any more glitter, I'm just gonna go over with another coat of just regular Mod Podge. And that is the reason why I have 2 brushes. I have one of this, and then I have another one of these. Okay, so I finished coloring or painting the side cushions that are going to be the armrest for the seat ottoman. I also went and found these pillows from my old sofa. They're going to actually just be seat pillows, just a floor pillows, I guess, so the kids can sit on. Those are not stained. I sprayed it with this fabric refresher, so that it could also, it's almost like, you know, eliminating the smell, and also it's wetting it, because I've noticed that the paint actually takes really well if the fabric is wet, and I'm able to stain it darker. So the final result is and I will also take a picture with better lighting to see. So that is the final result of the, basically there are it's just one coat. So I ended up just doing one coat of glitter. What I found that if you do two coats, that it just kind of layers it on top. So I did one coat of glitter and one coat of the Mod Podge as a sealant. Okay, and here we have lastly the final product. I absolutely adore it. I think it is so neat and it's going to be a great addition in my classroom. It's going to fit in with the rest of my decor. And my favorite part just happens to be the base. I love it. One thing I want to know is when you're applying the Mod Podge, you just have to make sure that you glide it on so it makes like a pretty like even, because if it clumps it's going to end up looking like this, which I'm okay with it. I could actually fix that by probably getting some like a wet cloth and just kind of evening it out, but I'm just like I don't know. I don't know, I like little mess up things on items that people make, not if it's made by like a company, but like that people make. So it just kind of, I don't know, you know, it's individualized. So this is individualized. Here you will see there are some uneven tones, but I think I like that. Not an even coat. I like it. I like this kind of spatter in the brown that's coming out in between. I don't know. Like I may go back and put another coat, but right now I really feel like I just really like it. And it doesn't feel as crusty as well with two coats. I feel like if I put another coat on it, it's really gonna feel really, really like thick. And I don't know if I really want that. So I didn't. I may go back later on after the school, you know, during the school year, maybe Thanksgiving break, Christmas break, and may apply another coat on it. But for right now, nah, please ignore the boxes. I'm collecting boxes. But right here, probably can't see because of light, but that it looks just like this pillow over here, and they're gonna be four pillows. And here's the highlight is these sparkling pillows, which I love. Some glitter is trying to come off of them. Let me see one right there. But I did put an additional layer of Mod Podge on top of the pillows so that it would, they're a little bit sticky. I think they just feel plasticky. I don't think it's sticky. I just think they just feel plasticky. I really like them. Really like how it came out. And it's just, I mean, not gonna be laying on it. So they're just really decorative pillows. They're not something to lay on. It's just a decoration. But they're gonna be basically, I'm going to put this in a section in my room. It's gonna be one of those pillows on the I guess my left side, and the one on the right, and then they just kind of be like arm pillows to kind of keep them like steady when they're sitting in this ottoman. This ottoman is only going to be for one person, and that is it. So I like it. I think I may get some glitter off. Just depends. If the Mod Podge didn't cover it cover some of the areas completely. But all in all, I mean, I really like it. I mean, homemade with the old couch that I had that I was gonna be throwing away anyway. So I was like, why don't I just repurpose it for a purpose in my classroom? So it came out pretty decent as far as a seating area. So now I actually have acquired, probably two people could sit there, but I'm probably it just depends on sizing. So about 1 or 2 seats, and then 2 seats here. So very happy about that. Okay.
Here is the final project. I really like it. I only used one coat of paint on the fabric. I did do 2 coats of paint on the faux leather and the legs. I only used one coat of paint on the side pillows. I did use an additional layer of the Mod Podge on top of the glitter mix just to seal it in. Again, it's Mod Podge. I kept saying Mod Podge, so it's MOD. So just want to clarify that. Also, when using the Mod Podge, you want to make sure that you apply it in thin layers, because if it clumps up, it will not dry clear. It will dry white. So I noticed that. So you just want to make sure to take into account for that. And you can fix it by just taking a damp rag or anything like that, and just kind of maneuvering it and getting it wet and just thinning it out again. Here's the placement of the ottoman and the pillows inside of my classroom. I took the two bookcases that I have and faced them backwards, and it makes like a little cubby, or a little, I guess, like a little entryway, a little nook. So I got that off of Pinterest. So I'm not going to take credit for that. Got that off of Pinterest. Pinterest has a lot of great ideas. So that's where probably going to get about 2 or 3 people can sit in there. One person on the ottoman and then 2 people on the little cushions. So I do want to just thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.